And now, Freelance Heroism presents Return to Ravenloft.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates to the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier.
Mhm.
Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Crispy, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you, so thank you.
Thank you.
Rachel.
Dees.
Having a little bit of a difficulty trying to figure out what to talk about. Because when we do intros, we want to be a little positive. I mean, sometimes dumping on something's fun, but so we want to mix it up. We want to have some positivity, but we're having a hard time finding anything.
It's been a rough, 6 weeks, I would say.
Oh God, has it only been 6 weeks?
I don't. It's 6 years is what it feels like.
Time dilation is real, folks.
Yeah. So we were, because we usually kind of discuss, before we start recording, in vague terms, what do we want to talk about? But there's just like a lot of negative things happening right now.
Yeah, I know we have foreign listeners, so we are in America.
Yes.
And it is a cartoonish hellscape.
It is.
An absolute mudfuck of nightmarish hells. And we're just kind of, every day, the news is like, what do they call that? Water drop torture? It just like taps you on the head, like bloop, bloop, bloop.
Everything that I hear from the news lately feels like a parody of just like, how bad could it be?
Yeah.
And then, something ridiculous, but it's reality. It actually happened.
So just recently, I mean, we're going to date ourselves because by the time this comes out, I'm sure they'll have done something way worse.
By the time I edit this intro into the episode.
Yeah. I used to have that problem. I used to draw, because I draw comics. If you don't know, I also draw comics. I was doing a cartoon comic strip about a debate, like one of the debates where Trump was in and he was saying a bunch of ignorant shit.
Yeah.
And I was making that joke. And while I was in the middle of drawing that, I had like the news on in the background. And then all of a sudden it was like Trump's mugshot came out and his face was all like crunched up and shit. And I was just like, well, that's what I would have made the joke about. That's a really strong visual joke.
Right.
And I was looking at it and I'm like halfway done with this comic. And I'm like, fuck. So I literally just made a joke about, I can't even finish a comic before another joke pops up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it's been. It's been a rapid fire barrage of stupid. Just this week, Elon Musk fired a bunch of technologists, right? A bunch of like cybersecurity professionals and stuff like that. Fired a bunch of them, then realized that, oh shit, their job's really important, so we should hire them back. So they did. They hired them back. But because they were now classified as new hires, they were immediately put on the 6-month probationary period, like everyone in the government is.
Yeah.
And then because they were firing automatically everybody who was a probationary period person, they got fired immediately after being rehired.
How?
Oh, they were also
stupid.
locked out of their emails, and then they had to send them an email to get them to accept a rehire for their same position they were just fired from.
Yeah.
But they were all locked out of their email accounts because they were fired from the. So nobody could respond to it.
It is the stupidest dystopia that we currently live in.
It's really bad. It's really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, for those fans out there who's like, well, he's just making the government more efficient.
He's
right?
not.
And I don't know why I did that accent for it, but I think you can probably imagine why.
I think we know why.
I think we know why.
I think. As someone who grew up in Texas, I think we know why.
We know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the people that are like clamoring for efficiency, they just fired a whole bunch of people from the FAA, including a bunch of fucking flight tower controllers, right?
Right, because we had too many of those.
Yeah. So the air traffic controllers, a bunch of them were fired, and then immediately realized, oh shit, we need more air traffic controllers. So they went to try to hire them back, but again, locked out of emails and all that.
Yep.
So they were like, if you're recently retired
Yeah.
from air traffic controller, we'd like to hire you back because we have a stunning lack of. I'm like, you just fired them.
You made that lack.
You did that.
You created that deficit.
What's more efficient than firing people that have a good wealth of experience, firing them, realizing you have too few of them, trying to rehire them, realizing that you automatically lock them out of their emails, and now you don't have a backup email account to contact them.
Yeah.
And so then you go to look for people who recently decided to no longer work there and ask if this is a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all the people out there also who recently were talking about Social Security, like they're not going to touch your Social Security. Well, Elon just went on Joe Rogan the other day and said, I know. And he went on Joe Rogan the other day and said Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme ever.
That is soft launching. We're going to take away your Social Security.
Oh, for sure. It's not gonna soft launch. Like he's very blatant with what. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we're trying to look for positivity, right? So let's try. What do you got?
Gosh. Well,
how's the house hunt going? Oh wait.
I saw a really promising one. Like literally the night that it was uploaded, and I am like scheduled a viewing a day and a half after it was uploaded. That was the soonest I could see it.
Yeah.
And 4 hours before I was going to go see it, my viewing was canceled because someone else put in a massive offer for it.
Yeah, it was, what was it, like 30K over asking?
At least.
Yeah.
At least. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how that's been the that's happened with more houses that I've tried to look at than houses I've actually been able to look at.
You know how inflation was going down? Well, I've got some. Oh wait, this is bad news again. Inflation's up 2 weeks in a row now. 2 measurements in a row. It's been up by I think 2 points and then 1.5 points. So they're already talking about recession already. I've already seen whispers of it, so that's good.
Yeah.
Tariff goes into effect Monday on Canada, by the way.
Good.
I think it's Monday. What is it today? Today's the 2nd. No, so maybe Tuesday. I think it's the 4th.
Okay.
Who knows though?
Anything could happen.
Yeah, the stock market's down. Apparently, we're now friends with Russia, which I'm not a fan of.
I don't like that. I don't agree with that.
We get booed by Canadians, which is great.
Yeah.
You got a trip to Canada soon, don't you?
I do. I do.
Boy, I would. I don't know.
I mean, buy a whole new outfit when I cross the border.
Yeah, get some. Oh my god, it is a clusterfuck out here, man.
Yeah.
Measles cases.
It's back. Measles are back.
They're back, baby. Oh my god.
I think
egg prices have quadrupled. So there's that.
Oh, that one talking point that everybody who voted for Trump was like, he's going to lower egg prices and grocery prices.
By the way, pro tip for people out there, don't isolate all of your complaints about the inflationary costs of things on one product, because at some point it will regulate and then they'll just act like they won.
Yeah.
So all things are up. Everything costs more.
Yeah. Gosh, what else is what positive thing is happening right now? My wisdom tooth removal sites are slowly healing. This is week 4.
Wow.
I'm still having pain, and they're not closed.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
What else is there? Oh, we were looking for positivity. Well, a bunch of people in Africa are testing positive for fucking what's it called? Oh shit, Ebola.
Oh.
Yeah. We got rid of all of our USAID funding, so there's no one there to handle that. Apparently, some people that were still working decided they were going to respond to it to look into it, but they were not allowed to communicate with the World Health Organization, which has all of their gear.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, their protective gear was actually in a locker somewhere in a World Health Organization facility. So
we're going
they
with
couldn't.
We're going with thoughts and prayers. It's sort of
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the thoughts and prayers approach.
We're looking for positivity. We're looking for
right,
positivity.
right. Positive.
I mean, that was technically positive. There are a lot of positive cases, but it's not really a positive outlook.
Yeah.
Andor's coming out.
Yeah, true.
Boy, that can't get here soon enough.
Yeah. New season of Yellow Jackets is showing. I like the first 2 seasons, so I'm excited to watch season 3.
Revolutionary uprising against the tyrannical government and cannibalism is where we're looking for positivity.
Yeah. I think it's important to find the humor in things. Yeah. I think that's maybe the lesson we take away from this week's intro.
Try to find that humor.
Straight.
Because that's where the delicious meat is, on the humor. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how long until it kicks off, but I'm imagining a couple months. I'll see you guys on the front. Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad time to be an American right now. And for foreign listeners, keep in mind that there's a dickhead in charge. We didn't. I didn't.
I didn't. I did not vote for him.
Yeah. I voted very hard against him, as a matter of fact. You should have seen the look on my face when I was filling out that ballot. Oh.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, at least the grocery price. Oh, wait.
Oh.
So, okay, well, we'll do this before we go.
All right.
What do you think is going to be the thing that spreads fastest first? Right? Or do you think it's going to be the down home Texas fucking measles? That's going to hit, let's say 5,000 cases. Do you think that's the one that's going to hit 5,000? Or do you think it's going to be the foreign-born Ebola?
Oh.
What do you think?
I'm going to say measles. You think it's home advantage?
Yeah, home
court advantage.
Home court. Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, yeah, I think it's probably going to be measles too. But you know what? In order to make this interesting, I'm going to go with Ebola.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I think you're probably right, but I'm going to pick the underdog here.
Next, it's in a month. It's going to be the dark horse of the Black Plague.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way,
coming back.
Fucking, I saw on Rachel Maddow the other day. There's a clip of fucking Don Jr. who went out on a varmint hunt and ended up. What are they called? Oh shit. What are those types of? What are they called? It's like a type of rodent. I was just talking to you about it the other day.
Marmot.
Marmots.
Yeah.
And he went to Mongolia and hunted marmots, which are technically illegal to hunt there. But the reason he did it is to, I guess, like, make some point about you should be able to hunt whatever you want. Whatever. Then he ate it on camera. By the way, the number one way to catch bubonic plague in our modern era is to eat marmots from Mongolia. Literally, that's the number one. They say do not do that. They had to pass multiple laws in that region to stop people from hunting and eating marmots because you can get bubonic plague from it.
If you got to get bubonic plague to own the libs, it's apparently what you got to do.
Hey, man. God.
Well, you wanna go to this week's episode?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay. This is Return to Ravenloft, Season 3, Episode 31, The Grim Henson.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, there's also a backlog of episodes if you'd like to go back and watch some of those, or listen to those. Try to get some, like, enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
You can also go to our YouTube channel and check out some of our old gameplay videos, just to try to get some pep. I highly recommend. What is it? The KFC one?
Oh,
The KFC dating game was pretty funny, and
that was pretty fun.
and some of the I like the Wasp episodes.
Those are good too. Yeah.
Of Borderlands too. So if you're looking for something fun to do, go ahead and check those out.
All
Damn.
right. Yeah. $24 damage.
She's dead.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have both of the dead knights in my Ducknado?
Nope, just one.
Can I move to get both of them in it with that?
You would, but you would trigger the sheriff's reaction.
Nope. She could hug the corner of him and roll around to the other side, right? Without provoking. 15 feet means
that wouldn't bring Lucian into it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought the Death Knight we were talking about was Lucian, right?
No. She has Azrael in.
Okay.
Lucian, she'd have to go closer, or to get Lucian, she'd have to go up closer to Lucian. I'm sorry. To get Lucian, she'd have to go up closer to Azrael to bring in Lucian.
And that would provoke off of the sheriff. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All
then
right,
I will stay where I'm at.
All right.
Can I do a quick I just want to look at Kavir and Rain to see how injured they are?
Oh, sure. You can roll an insight on both of them to see how they're feeling.
Okay. I'll roll an insight.
You can just look back and you could be, I'm just bobbing my head like boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. Kavir has the earth scorched around him and he's just sitting there with his pipe like.
Okay.
Child's play. Rain, on the other hand, that's a different story.
Yeah, I've gotten the shit knocked out of me by a sheriff with a two-handed sword.
We should call this episode Rainfall.
Hey, don't let not yet. Damn it. Too early.
All right. Are you at like half?
No, I'm above half.
Okay. All right.
On a scale of 1 to 300.
On a scale of 1 to 171.
I love that joke the first time I heard it, and since then, you know what I mean? D&D people repeat ourselves a lot. I don't know if that's a thing that we noticed, but like, you ever watch a D&D game and like they say the same joke like 45 times?
Yeah.
I'm just like, at least ours is about a unique thing. Like when we did the butter thing. The butter thing and Dugan's hole.
Oh man, it's been a long time since we've probed Dugan's hole.
I couldn't believe all the semen in Dugan's hole. Like was there even a dock?
I don't know, man.
For all the semen?
The dock probed it first.
It was a huge naval yard. I know that. So I mean, I guess so.
I mean, it was made of wood, so maybe it was a hickory dickory dock that got all the semen there.
Oh man, Rachel is not enthused at all. That hurt to look at her. I was like, oh shit, she's pissed.
She's mad. She's mad. They'll get over it.
Oh, she's gonna hit.
I'm a pretty sweet guy outside of times when people are observing me directly. If you
better watch out, dude. Your arm's not gonna be the only thing hurt.
Wait, you're like Schrodinger's.
They call me Schrodinger's prick. Yeah. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know if I'm gonna be a pleasant person or an asshole until you open the Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Don't you have a swing left with the sword? No, you just have one attack.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I know that. Yeah, for whatever reason, clerics don't really get multi-attack.
Yeah.
So I can only by round 2 just spiritual weapon, spirit guardians, and do one attack.
Yeah. All right.
It's very limiting. It's unfair, really.
Lucian looks over. He lifts his hand. Poor Brendan. I'll tell Mother you died bravely. Drops a hellfire orb right in the middle of the three of you. The sheriff, Adrie, and Rain. DC 18 deck saves.
What are we rolling?
No, it's a 20-foot radius on Adrie, Rain, and actually no, he hits the other Death Knight too.
Oops.
Yeah, no, he's popping all four of them. So
So DC 18 deck saving throw.
Sheriff failed.
Let me know your rolls.
Fuck.
Shut up. Let me know your rolls.
I rolled a 5, so that's a total of 14.
Oh,
Okay.
don't tell me your total. Just tell me the
five,
roll.
five, 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 five.
Rachel.
I rolled a 10.
Total?
No.
Okay, so Kavir's Infinite Wisdom. What's the spell that's going off?
Hellfire orb. It's the 10d6 fire, 10d6 necrotic.
Just out of curiosity, does a water genasi become a steam genasi?
I think we're about to find out.
Do you have resistance to fire?
No.
Why not? You're made of water. You're like a little liquid boy.
The game in its
You look
infinite
like- you
wisdom
look like
decided
Osmosis
that wasn't the
Jones.
case.
Do you remember
And-
Osmosis Jones? No.
Yeah, I do actually.
That's what I imagine you look like every time I think about your guy in game.
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Nate failed harder. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and issue him the second 18. Sorry, Rachel.
It's all right.
You have more hit points, I imagine. And healing. And you're always in range of your own healing. So So Nate, you pass.
You're subject to a fate. Okay, I pass.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, you pass.
Okay. I'm just trying to. We're just making sure here. So, I have acid resistance.
So Nate takes 35 damage.
That's half.
Holy shit.
That's half.
Well, I'm really glad I dodged that one and we looked at that whole thing.
Yeah, no, that would have been 70 total on you, Dees. If that's full, but now half is 35.
And someone told me earlier rogues ain't good. Fuck that.
I hope you're listening.
Wait. I take no damage, right? Or is this the argument that we're having?
No, we're not. We're having a different argument. The
When-
argument you're getting is that you are you level 7 rogue?
I'm a level 8 rogue.
Then you do have evasion
Yes.
from the AoE, so you take 0 damage.
I take 0 damage. Yeah. That's why I was double checking.
Go
on
to
that,
features and traits.
Yep.
There it is.
When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed and half damage if you fail.
Yeah.
So are you gonna switch the save so they both take half instead of Adrie taking a full 70?
Well, I didn't know what their final roll was going to be,
Okay.
and I didn't know he was a level 8 rogue.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's
Rachel,
all right.
I God damn it, D-Walk, why'd you have to say it like that? Now I'm a bad guy. Why'd you have to say it like that? D-Walk's the guy from fucking Speed, and he's like, you can only save one. Your girlfriend. Or the guy you stream with. Shoes. Like, fuck. I didn't know what their number breakdowns were gonna be. She has energy resistance, right? No, I think this is still the better option because then she can use a big heal on herself, as opposed to having to split heal 2 different people. And if she needs to, she can get defensive and also, better.
Do you have a check for that roll to keep your spirit guardians up with that kind of damage?
Oh, you have to make a concentration check, which I get to make with advantage because I'm a warcaster.
Mm-hmm. And what's the DC on that?
So DC is either 10 or half the damage that I took.
So 35.
35.
Can you pass the 35? Holy shit.
I got a 22.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm thinking. Hold on. I'm thinking.
Lucian warned he was going to take it down if the fucking sheriff didn't. Dude, the sheriff is completely fucked up right now. Homie's half on fire. By the way. That did a lot. I didn't think the sheriff would take that bad. I thought he was going to at least save, but nope, the sheriff took the full amount.
Oops.
Yep. That's what happens when you run a team of villains. They don't play nice.
No, sorry, nothing I can do. Sorry.
It's all right.
I wasn't thinking about that. About the concentration. I'm stupid.
No, it's okay.
When in doubt, always let Nate die. That's it. I should know better.
Well,
I mean,
technically, you also know he has the coin. He'll come back.
Yeah, but that's not exactly something that we want to work with.
I 100% know.
Water zombie boy.
Mm.
All right.
Sorry, Rachel.
It's okay.
Yeah, she says under her breath.
Oh, the sheriff is not going to survive this.
Is it the sheriff's turn?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Would he like
And
Sminko
even if
with
he
some
saves,
saving
oh wait,
throw?
no, he doesn't have to. It's down.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
She did that
Aw.
intentionally. She did that intentionally
I'm
just
so
so that it
excited.
would be repeated again.
I forgot it was down. David, can you remind me why my Spirit Guardians is gone now?
Because your boyfriend failed to save you.
That's right.
That's an
right.
interesting
That's
way
right.
to look at that. Another way to look at it was I didn't stack my armor class high enough, or also that I didn't
Wow.
reposition after my first attack, or
Wow.
Fuck
I
it,
understood the assignment. I knew how you wanted me to say it.
I don't think you did.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear your complaint over how brilliant I am over here with my 5 points of damage. Hey, you know what the thing is though? If I have to choose
Mhm.
who to heal, I think I did it right, or who to defend. I think I did it right anyway. And hear me out now. Rachel doesn't heal people.
No, dude, she checked
But
on
if
Nate and was
she's
like,
fucked
"Were
up,
you
I
half-life?
guarantee
Okay,
you
cool.
she'll heal
We're
herself.
good."
Yeah, it was.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
I have a heal ready. I could heal myself to full, like on my next
Yeah.
turn.
Right. There it is.
mhm.
There it is.
There
She
you have
always had the power to heal.
Your honor.
But she
I
didn't.
rest my case.
She chose not to. So
Even
I mean,
when you
really,
were limited on life a whole campaign, she never lived.
no. She used to heal me the bare minimum. She's like, "What are you at?" I'm like, "I'm at 22." She's like, "I'm gonna put you up to 44." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. When's the next heal coming?" She's like, "I don't know, a couple days maybe." I'm like, "You have a bunch of spell slots." She's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, she's like, well, you've got a bunch of HP. Oh wait, no, you don't.
I was playing on half that whole game. I got drowned. I got my face bit. I don't know how much money we spent on repairing bullet holes in her armor.
Right?
Fuck it. Every time it got fixed, she would walk back out, immediately get a
Oh.
hole in it. I'm like, this is
I ain't gonna lie. I almost brought the horseman into the dark verse this time, but I was like, I've played that card once.
yeah.
There are certain cards I'll play over and over in the different mirrors, but that card was like, nope, that played once.
I would fight them again if it meant not having to have another Ludo.
I am bringing in an army of. Okay.
Can you make one of these Ludos better at chess at least? Could that be like something? Like one of the mirror verses is just a guy who's not a complete bad ass idiot at chess?
Oh yeah, no. You're
Make
gonna
one of
come
them
across
good.
a paladin Ludo and then a bard the rest at one time.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, you're gonna have Luxwana Troy all over you. Aren't
That is
you?
exactly what's happening.
All right. So
Lux want to kill yourself? Yep. Sorry.
sheriff's gonna take. Um. Evens, odds, even odds, even odds. Swing it at Adrie. So, Greatsword comes up. That is a 20.
That is a miss.
Okay. Second one goes in. That is the crit. That is a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh.
And the third one is a 14 plus 11 is a 25.
That will also hit.
Okay, so the crit first, and we are gonna pop a smite on that. So that the first set of okay, that is 13 before the smite. +8, 21. 21 plus 10 is 31 plus 6, 37 on the first one.
37 on the first one. Okay.
Is 9 plus 12 for a smite on the second one. That takes off 2 more spell slots. He has 2 slots left. Hold up. 9. No, that's 12 and 9 is. My mind's fried.
21.
21 plus 6 is 27.
27. Okay.
All right. And that is, oh, and the whites. Where the, okay. That stays there. That goes
Is
there.
everybody all right? Jesus Christ, everybody looks like
Yeah.
they're doing their taxes.
No worries. Okay. This first 6 whites miss, and the second 6 whites miss. So.
Oh boy. Clip?
Clip, clip,
Clip?
clip. Oh, the most useless monsters I've ever had.
Today I learned that D-Walk pulls his army from the state of Alabama.
Oh. That was still funny though. Okay. That is top of the, oh, okay, in the background. Relina pops from an invisibility spell from behind the trees with a sunblade and runs through one of the vamps.
Where'd she get a sunblade?
You guys never found the sunblade in this world.
Ah.
And Nick goes wolf mode and begins to go through the other. And you hear some screams from the other side from the trolls that you're not quite sure what it means.
I don't speak wolf.
I don't know if you speak wolf.
Of course I don't speak wolf. What the fuck does that even mean?
Okay. No, I'm talking the trolls, because
The Lupesian?
Woof,
So.
woofensy, woof.
All right.
Castle Wolfenstein.
To the top of the round. Decent Nick.
What about my turn?
Oh, my bad. Did I miss you somewhere?
He just thought you were dead already with all the damage you took.
My apologies, go.
All right. Bonus action. I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon to the sheriff.
I'm sorry. Did I skip you really?
It totally makes sense. She was being a total bitch earlier.
No, because
Jesus Christ.
no,
She
Lucian
knows-
goes
she
after
knows
no,
what she
Lucian goes
did.
after her.
She knows what she did.
My bad, go. And then
Sorry.
it'll be them
My
at the top
bad.
of the round.
Go right now. I'm sorry. I'm
s-
gonna turn this on you guys.
Okay. 24 to hit on the spiritual weapon on the sheriff. You're muted.
This clears his AC.
14 force damage.
He's dead.
Hey.
Got him.
Then I'm going to move the spiritual weapon to Lucian.
You can hear the ground just as the body falls.
He's a biggin, is what I'm taking.
And then I am going to cast heal on myself and heal for 89.
Jesus Christ. Fuck you for, by the way, making me feel guilty. Gonna heal for 89.
Adrie's like, whoo. All right, I'm okay.
Also,
Shake it off.
Like,
Shake
call
it
an
off.
ambulance.
Shake
Call
it
an
off.
ambulance. But
where
not
the
for
fuck
me.
were the 89 heals when I was hurt? That was my entire life total for the majority of the last game.
I couldn't cast a spell at that level.
Good God.
Oh, right.
Just making up excuses. She's like, I don't heal, assholes.
See here.
Like, keep that in mind when I show my foot up there. Wow.
That's it for my turn.
All right. Now it is Kavir and Kavir and Rain.
Waterman.
After you, sir.
Johnny Waterman. Hi, Johnny Waterman.
Johnny Waterman of Waterman and Associates.
Waterman and Sprinkle. Okay. So we have Lucian still up, correct? How open is the area that we're in right now? We have just him up, correct?
No, him and Azrael. Azrael is actually in close combat with them. Or no, Azrael's he's about 5 feet off where his horse was standing. And then Lucian is 20 feet behind that.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot Azrael.
All right.
I'm going to well, first we're gonna do the steady. Actually, they have 2 people on either side of him?
Lucian doesn't. Azrael has 1 person. Lucian has a spiritual weapon on him.
Right, but the other there isn't 2 people on 1 character.
No, not right now.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna do steady as my bonus action. All right.
And trigger
then,
your advantage.
Yep. And then we're going to do the long arm. It's regular damage, and that's a oh my god, 16 damage, and we're not done. 13 poison. And 8 radiant.
Okay.
16, 13, 8.
16, 13, 8. That is 29 plus 8 is 37 to Lucian. All right.
Suck it, dweeb. Pretty good for a bow.
Yes, definitely indeed.
Mm-hmm.
My damage is dumb with this bow, by the way. I don't know, D-Walk, if you're gonna want to rethink this fucking magic weapon, but the breakdown if with potent poisons is 2d8 and then 2d8 from the radiant and then 1d8 plus 9 for the fire for the regular weapon.
No, I know. You haven't. Have you seen the scene what the other 2 do?
Yeah, I'm just telling you, this is
No,
like
no,
every
no.
turn
No,
type of
the
deal.
bow's good.
This is like
No.
it's 5d8 plus 9, so it's pretty good as a every shot kind of thing. I don't know, you weren't expecting potent poison. It makes everything good, but that's pretty high.
I'm not gonna nerf it because you found another way to boost your weapon.
Okay, sure. I'm down to do 5d8
Rachel's rolling elven
plus 9.
accuracy half the time, causing crits. So
I'm ready to shoot a fireball every turn. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
So, all right. All good. Nate?
Oh, hold on. Let me just see if I critted.
Oh,
Because I only rolled once. Let me nope. Okay.
I know it's late over there.
Now, so you see, we've got. So the sheriff's down now, so that means I don't
You
have
have
any.
no, just Azrael and Lucian.
But neither one of those were really adjacent to me, right? Or well, no,
No,
Azrael.
he got 5 feet on him.
Okay. Is it possible for me to position myself around Azrael such that okay. Is anybody on Azrael or Lucian right now, like in
There
melee
is a
with them?
spiritual weapon on Lucian.
Does that count against my
Your single combat that would cause your attack of opportunity, or I'm sorry, that gives you advantage if you're facing opponents single combat.
Well, I mean, rakish
The,
audacity. I don't need advantage on the attack roll to use sneak attack.
no,
Yeah. So
as long as you're solo, the spiritual weapon would cancel that.
okay, so I want to move to whichever target still allows me to get my
Azrael.
sneak attack. Okay, so
Yep.
Azrael it is. All right, so I'll move towards Azrael. I'll do that. And then yeah, let's go ahead and let's take that first attack roll. Oh my god, that's a natural 20.
Very nice.
Nice.
Ah,
Sorry.
16 points of piercing damage. 2 points of lightning damage. 19 points from sneak attack.
Hey.
Is he still alive?
Give me the total again. Sorry.
16
Okay.
piercing, 2 lightning, 19 from sneak attack.
All right.
So 37 total.
Hey, that's how much I did.
No, he's still up.
All right, I'm gonna stab him again.
All right.
That's a 20. Oh shit, man, that was almost another crit. 28 to hit.
That hits.
I don't like that damage roll, so I'm gonna roll it again. Oh god, that wasn't that much better. 9 plus 1 more d6 from lightning. So 9 points of piercing, 3 points of lightning.
9 points of piercing, 3 points of lightning.
Yep. And oh wait, I get 1 more additional damage die from the crit.
Okay.
You can roll 1 additional from piercer critical hit. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage, roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage the target takes. So he'll get another d8. 7 more piercing damage. And that is it. That's all I can do.
All righty. All right. He is still up.
Damn, he's beefy.
All right. All right. Azrael lifts up his sword,
Oh no.
strikes the ground, doing destructive wave. 5th level spell.
That doesn't sound good.
You choose within each creature you choose within 30 feet of you must succeed on a con save or take 5d6 thunder as well as 5d6 radiant or necrotic and be knocked prone. A creature that succeeds on the saving throw takes half as much and isn't knocked prone. So you need a 18 con save. Rachel, Nate,
Con save.
and Lucian and his horse.
Fucking horses. All right. So you said an 18? Ugh. All right. Well,
Okay, the horse is down.
Hmm.
Lucian's. Oh no, he says each creature you choose. Never mind. He doesn't choose Lucian and the horse. So. Woo!
That'd be mean.
I almost slaughtered another horse in this story.
24 on my con save.
Nice. So you don't go down, but you take half. What's up? Wait, no. He doesn't. Hold on. Evasion.
Evasion's only on deck saving throws.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
other, the reaction one, it does target you this time.
Uncanny dodge.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage.
Right. So I was going to take half, and now I'll take half of half.
Oh, good. What's
Or
up
as
with Adrie?
11.
Okay. So
he hit me. He didn't hit me.
Nope.
No, you're not within the 30 feet.
Woo! Because I just rolled and then did a lucky because I thought I was targeted, and it was not great.
You beefed that con save. I saw it. It was not
I beefed
good.
it twice. I rolled a lucky and it was not better.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 flat plus 5 for my conch, so 24. As we now wait for D-Walk to roll.
Okay. Does it make a difference if it's thunder or necrotic?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to ask at least once in my career. All right, so the full damage is 32.
Okay.
The half of that is 16, half of that is 8.
8.
So you take 4 necrotic and 4 thunder, Nate.
Makes no difference to me either. Only if it were acid.
Nate's in the 70s. He's got immunity to acid.
And now it is Adrie's run.
Okay. Let's see here. Bonus action, spiritual weapon on Lucian. Can I get it flanking with Rain?
Rain is on Azrael.
Oh, and Azrael. Okay.
You would have to move Adrie towards Lucian. If you dare take on the Death Knight face to face.
All right. Well, then
it's okay,
I
guess
understand. I will. No, I will face Lucian and I will flank with my spiritual weapon. So, spiritual weapon attack first. It got a 13.
Hit?
13
or
hits?
Damage? No,
13 to hit.
Oh, no, that does not hit.
Okay.
That chinks off the back of them.
Okay. Let's see here. And
Man, I never got to use the sheriff's hot poker.
Hey, yo.
No, the sheriff Barovia has a hot poker that he brands people with.
I've heard I shot the sheriff, but I've never heard the sheriff has a hot poker. Is that like a hot pecker, or is that different?
Yeah, he uses. Yeah, he got it at Dugan's Hole.
He got that hot pecker at Dugan's Hole. This is gross.
Not 20.
Uncanny dodge, evasion.
I think I broke Nate.
Yeah, Nate's laughing his ass off.
I think I just got critted.
You did. In the face.
Bam.
It's okay. I cracked the Dugan's Hole joke. It was worth it.
All right. Do you need to know which of this is radiant?
He's a Death Knight.
Is that a yes or no? Okay.
Yes. She's just paying me back for the last time I asked.
Yeah.
I just like how D-Walk's out here killing his own horses. Like,
so 4 radiant.
Okay.
44 for the rest of the damage.
Yeah.
Sweet mother of. All right. So if I add that to the original total damage, that goes down. Okay. Alrighty. We have a new total for him.
All right. That's
he
my
hurts.
turn.
All right. Now it's his turn.
Like REM. Everybody hurts sometime. If that was too authentically, if that sounded too much like REM, you could just go ahead and clip that out so that people so we don't get flagged. I know that my voice is serene,
Mm-hmm.
like a babbling brook
Mm-hmm.
filled with trumpets.
More like a babbling ass.
You're a babbling ass. By the way, babbling ass is what happens after you eat too many baked beans.
All right, Lucian takes the first swing. That is a 26.
That will hit.
The second swing is a 20. That does not.
Correct.
And the third swing, he completely misses you. So the
I have a
first.
quick
Yes.
question while you're doing your damage roll. Because of England's propensity to eat beans for all kinds of things, including breakfast, do you think that as a nation we could discern or just sort of theorize that they have runnier shits than other countries? Because of the early morning,
Gross.
like the rest of the day, they're active, they're moving around, and they got beans in there like a fucking like a time bomb just ticking. You know what I mean?
I don't know that.
I mean, as a country, I'm not saying like to the man or I'm just saying like as a nation, would you say that their shits are running? Do they save like on sewage because it runs smoother through the water?
No, I would say no, because beans are a source of fiber. If
Right.
anything, beans are going to. That's not going to do that.
Historically speaking, my interactions with beans have been a little different than the way you're describing. I mean, granted, I am aware that is, just a me thing. It's not like I don't have graphs for you, but I'm just saying, like,
you're gonna start pulling
axiomatically
like Ross Perot.
27.
Sorry.
The first attack's for 27 damage.
Okay.
And he misses the other two.
Leave that in, by the way. I'm curious what the chat wants to, or what the people.
18 of it's necrotic.
If you're a listener, let us know what country has the wettest shits. Just let us know. Tell us. What do you think? Which country has to calculate for it in the Olympics? I'm saying Korea's got a lot of kimchi.
Oh, I forgot.
Kind of cabbages.
What?
I forgot about my icon of Ravenloft. Gives me protection from evil and good against fiends and undead.
Which causes disadvantage on attacks against you, right?
Yes.
All right.
In the future, I will remember that.
All good. One of the reasons the Death Knight is there to give everyone advantage when you start trying to turn undead, because that's what Death Knights do. They marshal the undead. All right. The battle continues to rage on the outsides. Well, okay, those fucking whites miss. And the next one, the other 6. I can't keep getting edited every time I say that.
I know. No, I mean we all know what a white is.
I
just think it's funny that you have so many whites following your characters. It's almost like they're white supremacists.
Oh Lord. All right. Disadvantage. Okay, so against everyone else, the monsters roll the undead monster that rhymes with blight. They roll 16, which I'm assuming misses everybody.
Yes.
And Adrie was a 14 because they had to roll disadvantage against her.
Okay.
Because she has protection against undead. All right. On one side, you see Nick and Relena tearing through more of the vamp spawns, and you see one missed. The other side, it looks like one of the trolls is attacking the other trolls. Seems that he has blood profusing from certain parts, and something seems to be using him as a puppet.
Victor is immediately doing blood magic again.
That's a blood puppet, blood marionette. The Grim Henson.
But at least he has an Archmage watching him this time.
I'm sorry. I love those jokes. I love those jokes. They're so good.
The Grim Henson.
Yeah, I just that was like
That was
for the
good.
moment. Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. You and Nate are up.
After you, sir.
That guy's still up.
The 2 Death Knights are up. Lucian and Azrael.
Azrael taking the shot at him.
All right.
He looks bloodier, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, let's do that. He's not double flanked, is he? He's got 2 people on him.
Nate on him right now.
Just Nate. Okay. So we're gonna do the steady shot. That's the
Okay.
advantage. To hit 1. To hit, that's 28 total.
That hits.
To hit 2. Fucker. Okay. Sorry, I really wanted that crit. We'll do regular damage. We'll re-roll that one with the Piercer re-rolled it. Fuck me for doing that. I got a 1 on the second roll, so it'll be 10. And then 2d8 from the poison. And then 2d8 from the radiant. 10, 5, and 6. Boy, I literally got a 1 in every one of those rolls. How you like me now?
He's still standing.
Of course he is. I rolled a 1 on every one of those things. I literally didn't roll a 1. I rolled a 4, and I was like, I could re-roll and get higher than that. And I re-rolled and got a 1. Because I'm that guy. I was like, hey, Nate. You didn't roll a 1. Want to? I'm like, I'd love it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm still on Azrael. Let's go ahead and oh, that was the wrong die to roll. Let's try that again. It's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right. Second attack coming up. That's a crit.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Nice.
he ain't gonna make it out of this one. I can save you the trouble. Are you gonna do more than 16 damage?
Well, I just did 60. I did
Okay.
exactly.
There you go.
It does matter though, because he gets to do another attack, right?
No, I missed the first
that
attack.
was his
That was
second.
my second attack.
Okay.
He missed the first one.
Yeah.
So you lop the head off of Azrael.
Bye. He didn't need that.
The head rolls and the eyes slowly fade in the fire as it rolls and burns out.
I told them they could leave. They didn't have to fight
They
us.
didn't have to fight. Yeah.
I literally offered them multiple times.
Yep.
I tried to ask who the leader was, see if anyone wanted to usurp the old leader.
None
of the angles. They wanted.
Yep. So that just leaves Lucian up.
Yes.
I will move towards Lucian to close on him. And assuming he survives the rest of this round.
It is Adrie's turn now.
Spiritual weapon. 27 to hit.
That hits.
14 force damage.
All right.
Regular attack. That's a crit.
Goody. Man, your guys' dice have been on fire tonight.
Yeah. Well, I get crits on 19s also on my sword.
Yeah. No, that's
She's so cool.
Hey, for the record, so do I. I just haven't rolled one yet. I've just rolled my 20s the natural way.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a fancy man.
Yeah, separate the radiant for me.
Okay. 8 of it is radiant.
Okay.
And the rest is 33.
That's with double dice?
Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure.
I got a couple 2s and a 1 in there.
Okay. He's still standing.
Ba-da-ba.
All right, that's it for me.
Oh, everyone's so tired.
Oh.
I can tell. I can look around and see all
Well,
the tired faces.
all right.
All I'm seeing is these tired faces, old ass faces, bitchy faces.
Hmm. That's
Ugh.
no. Okay. All right, he's gonna bring up his long sword against Adrie. 27 on the first, 19 on the second,
19
and the
is
third misses again because that's an 11.
he rolling
No,
with
I'm sorry, that's a
disadvantage?
14. Okay, the first one missed completely. The second one missed completely. And the third one, it was a 23.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then that is a 27 on the third one
27.
with 18 necrotic.
Okay.
Um, so the whites, yeah, that ain't gonna work. That one will. That is a 20. The one set has a 20. Hold on. Nope, that's the champion. These are the trackers. Okay. That is a 25 from the one set of 6. Rolling disadvantage against Adrie. The 2 miss Adrie, but the other 2 each hit Kavir for 2 and then range for 2. They both deal 16 to both.
What are these?
These are the whites, the white trackers.
Okay, so total of 16 points damage total.
Did you say the white crackers?
White trackers.
Oh, like, these white crackers shot me.
Bro,
What they
dude,
shoot-
no, it
what did
gets
they shoot at
worse.
me?
You ready for this? Okay.
Oh no.
This book has, you can edit this out if you want.
Please
White
do.
trackers, white hunters, slayers of the living, the white warriors, the white champion,
Oh
the
no.
insatiable executioner, the white malignant, the white despoiler, oathsworn annihilator, and the frost white.
Frost white.
Yeah.
Those are the ones from Alaska, huh?
Yeah. But no,
Okay.
no,
Oh,
the names got worse.
They call them the icy crackers. Okay,
Yeah, the names
so
got
they
worse.
shot bows at us, correct?
Yes.
All right. So each one of those we can use evasion on, or the ones that we saw them shoot, right?
Yeah, so you guys can use uncanny dodge on one each because I believe it's a reaction, right?
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Yes, it is. And also, yeah. Okay, so yeah. So we get to choose, or we have to call it before on hit?
No, one arrow's 8, the other arrow's 8. You guys both got hit by 2.
So
So-
that'd be
So we took
4.
12 instead of 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to fuck their whole life.
You see their bows are still aimed at you. You hear behind you footsteps walking and Victor's coming up behind you. He lifts up his hands or his hand. And you see the white's heads just they shift for a second and the bows go down.
Couldn't have done that 5 minutes ago.
I was dealing with trolls.
The
Who's
whites
back?
and the trolls tend to hang out together online.
He looks back. Sit. The troll drops to a down and sits.
I'm gonna walk over to where Brendan is starting to move. I'm going to dash, cunning action, dash, keeping the sunlight up.
Hasn't it been a few turns? Hasn't he?
It's been
It
3 or 4
has.
turns. He
Gone?
moves 20 feet a second.
Yeah, so
Or
that would
20
put
feet a
him.
turn.
Yeah, so that would put him
One dash,
60
cunning
feet
action,
out.
dash.
Yeah, you can catch him.
Yeah, I'm going to walk where the rim of the light is just on the outside of the fog.
Okay.
He can still understand me in his gas form.
Yes.
And I'm going to look at him and I'm going to be like, such a shame. We're friends in my universe. And we could have talked this out, but you guys decided that you were expendable, just like I predicted. What a shame. And then I'm going to move one step over and
Fry the mist. You can
I'm
hear. Go for it.
no, go ahead.
Picture's like, you just call Brendan a friend?
He did.
He'll never admit to it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. I won't be there to tell him.
I do miss playing Kivir and having the Shadow Sword and the Sun Sword at the same time. Because then whenever you hit with one of them, it makes a flash of that color. So it would just be daylight, nightlight, like daylight, nighttime, daylight, nighttime, right? Like just back and forth. So like if you ever saw like off in the distance, like a crackle of daylight and then it would disappear and be dark and then bright and then dark. That was just like, oh, Kabir's fighting someone. It's bad over there right now. You don't want to go over there.
All right.
All right.
No worries. Or that took your whole turn, right?
This is dash. Well, it was only
Okay.
60, so it was just dash
Yeah.
one. But everyone
Okay.
else is dead with the exception of the whites, right? And he just controlled them.
No, Lucian is still barely standing.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Not for long.
I thought he was dead. I literally thought that combat was over. Sorry.
All good. All good.
Since I only dashed cunning action one time, I'm just gonna turn around and shoot him.
Okay.
Just with a regular to hit. We're gonna lucky. Fuck you.
Inspiration. 18 misses.
I got inspiration
Remember the beginning? You got it for your little.
for recapping.
Yes.
Mhm.
This isn't cool enough for inspiration. No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that.
All right, Nate, you're up.
Yep. All right. So Lucian 20 versus AC.
That hits.
Max damage 15. Do I get sneak attack?
You have Adrie within range.
Then I don't do that.
Actually, no, she her weapon too, so technically you guys are flanking, so yes.
Attack on another 14 on top of that, so 29 so far. And
That
then
does it.
And a crit on the second attack.
Woo!
So
You didn't need the crit. The first one did it.
yeah. I still
You got
would've
up to the
damage.
so
It would have been 5 lightning damage. And oh man, that was 15 and another 8, right? Oh geez. Man, I would have slaughtered the shit out of that guy. All right. Well, he's
you
dead.
hear him as he dies. Freedom. Finally.
You're welcome, bitch.
His gauntlets and middle finger still on the ground, hand curled up in a death coil.
Oh.
That whole game was one combat. Right
Yeah.
on. That was a big combat though.
That was a big
Mhm.
combat.
And other than Rachel, who broke our streak of not taking a whole lot of damage, we did pretty good.
Wow.
Way to fuck it up, right?
Hey. Oh, just save all my heals for myself then. So I don't-
Yeah, that'll be a total dramatic difference from the way we're used to playing. How will we get by?
Mhm.
Oh shit.
If I
You ready
couldn't
for
shit
the-
talk Ray, I don't know what we did.
Final
Salute.
scene for the night.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Nick and Relena come walking over from their side as well as you see an owl come flying in. and lands on Nick's arms. Elbe. Nick's quiet for a moment, and he looks over at Victor. The druids found Strahd. He's protected by 3 water genasi.
Sorry, say what?
Genasi, Genasa,
He's protected by 3 water genasi.
Huh. What do you know about that?
Well, because they're keeping him.
Water park.
SeaWorld.
They're
SeaWorld's
keeping-
called Cunt World.
That is the right lake, right? Yeah, they're keeping him at Lake Zavorovic
Mm.
in the center on a floating structure.
Okay.
The rivers run through, keeping the water. It's must where they have him trapped.
So we've
got a target.
well, that we also know that Strahd can't swim, apparently.
Vampires can't cross running water.
Ah, well then I'm not up on my vampire lore, as it were.
Adrie has spent the last 10 years as Kess, whose specialty was specifically hunting and killing undead.
Yeah, that's your wheelhouse for sure.
Her dad is actually Blade. Doesn't talk about it a lot because it's a big deal around these parts.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism. We really appreciate you coming in and listening. We also really appreciate all the people who support our Patreon. By supporting the Patreon, you're going to get behind the scene uncut clips that you'll get to see sort of like maybe the tissue behind some of the edited, cleaned up content. And you'll get that whenever we have a big block of it to drop, as well as any updates or any information behind the scenes stuff that we think the Patreons would like to know. So if you'd like to support our Patreon and help us continue making the high quality, high octane podcast that you've come to expect, go ahead to patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Thank you. And as usual, the invoice is in the mail.
Yeah, I don't have my.
No, you weren't prepped.
I wasn't prepped.
You weren't prepared.
Another horrible thing that's happening today.
Rachel was our DEI hire. I don't know if we're supposed to let you go or is that a thing? Is that what we're supposed to do? Because like the first podcast was all guys. We were like, boy, it's
That's true.
It's a real Piccadilly festival in here, huh?
Let's get a token girl up in here.